New tonight, Governor Bob Ferguson is now directing state agencies to look at ways to address immigration issues and their impact on the local level. Good evening, I'm Preston Phillips.
And I'm Molly Shen. The governor's executive order creates a new immigration sub-cabinet to help support immigrant families. KOMO's Lynn Wynn joins us live in Seattle tonight with the latest on this effort. Lynn?
Well, Preston and Molly, the Keep Washington Working Act passed back in 2019 and restricts state and local cooperation on federal immigration enforcement. But there are still questions about what kind of consequences the state could have for having these types of laws in place.
As concerns continue to grow in the face of ramped up immigration enforcement, Governor Bob Ferguson is now directing state agencies to look at what they can do to protect immigrant communities.
We don't worry about what the citizenship status is. We are not going to use our state resources to enforce federal immigration law, because that's the job of the federal government, and we need our state resources for what they're supposed to mean used for, which is the people who live in the state of Washington.
But there are concerns current laws in Washington state could create serious consequences.
Attorney General Bondi's argument is that the implementation of the Keep Washington Working Act thwarts, that was her word, thwarts the enforcement of federal law, and in doing so, whether it's intended or not, this piece of state law is in conflict with federal law.
We'll never be divided. The newly created Immigration Sub-Cabinet will now regularly meet to address immigration-related issues facing Washington residents and make recommendations on programs supporting immigrant communities. State leaders believe current state laws addressing immigration enforcement still comply with federal law. And the ACLU of Washington says current state laws still prohibit state agencies from interfering with or violating federal law. And they must comply with signed court orders.
In balancing the relationship between state and federal interests, it both fully complies with federal law, but also provides protection, meaningful protection at a state level.
And the Washington Attorney General's office says that other states like Illinois have similar laws in place, and they have stood up in court. And they're confident that current state laws regarding immigration enforcement do not violate federal law. Reporting live in Seattle tonight, Lynn Wynn, KOMO News.